Hello, and welcome back to the Witcher Valley Hunt, where we continue our adventures. Yeah, I believe in this episode we will leave Skellige for some secondary quests. We need to collect a number of rewards. And we also need to convene with Lambert, I believe. So we find ourselves over here with Olaf. We need to descend to the harbor, where we have our fast travel marker, so that we can move back to the continent.
We serve her who is virgin, mother and crone.
Slow now. Whoa.
Worries like a boat needs ballast to sail.
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends,
This is an unexpected piece of recap. Gentlemen, are you sure about that?
Any last words?
Trying to be a smart ass. Chase round him!
We can't kill him!
So why would they? Those are just some usual thugs, like, without any backstory to them? Yeah, it seems so.
He who has lived in virtue shall
Show us what you're bringing in.
the fire.
Reuben!
He who has
daft.
lived in sin
It's me,
shall
Stefan.
perish within it.
Bits.
This one's still breathing.
Aye, it is, let it. Some still believe as I toss them in the fire.
Greetings. What have you got to pawn, and how much do you need?
What makes you think I need a loan?
Tain't a man that don't from time to time. And you don't look nor smell flush with coin.
Just so happens I'm doing fine at the moment.
Then maybe you'd like a look at what the less fortunate have forfeited.
Let's have a look at his wares.
Show me what you
indeed.
have in stock.
Change your life a handbook. I mean, it seems like a quest item, so give me that. Instead, I can sell you some of my blades.
Morkvarg sends his regards.
Here. Anyone asks, I don't know him. Never laid eyes on him.
Param, pam, pam, param.
Where's Eustace?
Pam, param.
It was him always hauled the corpses.
Aye, he did. Plenty more to all now, so we work shifts. Crematories.
Evil's first touches. Okay. Yeah, that's something else. I'm not interested in that right now. That book. And so I, Jacob the Rebel, once well known as a libertine and brawler extraordinaire from the Zaire, with its myriad taverns to the wilds of Zerikania, used what strength I had left to pull my craft ashore. The raft I had strapped together out of an old boot, bits of strap and a burst barrel, had taken on so much water that 2 ells more and I'd have sunk to the bottom. Instead I stood on a dry land, and that was all that mattered. With not a living soul in sight and my stomach growling something mighty, I began to explore. The isle was bereft of game but offered fruit in great abundance. I ate so heartily with the juice nearly poured out my eyes, and then I began to gather wood with which to build my shelter for the night and fuel the fire that would warm me. It was then I came upon the strange plant that would change my life till the end of my days. Ignorant of its value at this time, I frivolously used it for kindling. Yet as soon as it began to smolder and its sweet scent filled my nostrils, I felt light and the coastal breeze whisked all my troubles away. I devoted the subsequent years of my life to researching this miraculous weed and its properties. As a result, I was able to develop a method that is likely to transform the life of any who puts it into practice. Here is how to begin. Oh, you stupid book.
Day and night.
We can also do some contracts, I believe. And we have some scavenger hunt as well here.
Good. Sea needs cleaning. With steel and fire.
If you want it clean,
Bill,
let me pass.
save
I've got
me.
shit and
I'm
pus leaking from
dying
me wagon.
of poverty.
Aye. Right
Hey,
away.
Help a poor bloke out.
I trusted a woman once, long ago. I was willing to give me right hands to her.
Think I'd push me trousers.
Imagine that.
Vile times when beggars can put letters.
Looking wobbly. Eat some overripe sheep's feet.
Walking wobbly? That was what he said? Walking wobbly.
So, how'd you go with this healer?
I was faffing about minding my own business when suddenly up he pops and
No
heals.
lollygagging.
Last
Kill
chance
one
to
more
surrender
beast.
unorthodox
They'll give you the
books.
keys to the city.
I'm warning you. Memoirs and tracts blunt. Quick flame.
Whoa there, Roach.
Ah!
Geralt, Witcher and Pearl Hunter. There you are, your coin. Earned every last bit. I'd never have done it without you.
Was it worth it?
I think so. Aye. I suppose Letta likes it.
What, did she say something about what you did?
Letta? She don't say much of anything anymore. Hasn't for a while. See, Letta's sick. Something's not right in her head. Started with her memory, she'd forget things, then she stopped recognizing folk, even me. And now, she don't even speak. Thought if she saw the pearl, something'd wake inside her. You know. We talked a lot about that stupid promise. It was our joke. Just ours for years, but no. It didn't work.
Sorry.
As am I. Farewell, Geralt. Gods guide you the path.
Are we talking Alzheimer here? We have no idea. Yeah, that's gonna be later. Yeah. Yeah. So the way I see it, we need to meet Lambert. Just over there. We need to deliver the tools. We might go on a treasure hunt. I wonder, are my... Yeah, my markers are gone. Okay, well... Alright, I guess. I also have an Oxenford forest somewhere over here. And we have a missing brother over there. Well, let's start with Lambert, since he's the closest one.
What's he doing here?
Chance to surrender unorthodox books. Grimoires and tracts blaspheming...
Looking to enlist with a Templar.
Oh, come on.
Washed your hair lately?
I was pretty sure that's this one. It's not.
Lovely natural surroundings.
Arms for bread, please, good folk.
Nay, not like
That's
that.
it, Roach.
Enjoy it out more.
What difference will it make?
Finally, someone took
Big
pity.
thing now. It sounds
Thank you.
Now who started this war?
Nilfgaard, of course. They's the ones violated the border first.
That's not it at all. It was the non-humans.
So,
What the hell took you?
Pretty likely Karadin lives in Novigrad, and he never severed ties with Hammond. They're actually in business together.
Learned something too. He trades in, live goods on the sly. Owns a ship called the Pearl of the Coast. Runs between here and Skellige. Changed his name, too, to Roland Truger, who officially is a respected Novigrad trader and philanthropist. Has a residence in Gildorf.
Anything on Celise?
Well, didn't have you there to stand up for her.
All right. Meet you outside Karadin's house.
We'll wait for you in a gateway off the round.
oh well, that's not too far away.
About the eternal fire working miracles. Miracles.
Can we talk?
What about?
You haven't changed a lick.
That disappointment I hear?
No. Surprise, maybe. Most grow gentler with age. Seems you're growing pricklier.
Mom always said I was different.
Had some other adjectives in mind, but different'll do. See you later.
Yeah, take care.
Washed your hair lately?
What's he doing here?
How are you? What? What in the world?
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Think I know how to get in. I got a plan.
If your plan doesn't include dealing with an escort of guardsmen, best revise it. Calm now. Let them start it.
You're expected. Come in.
Okay. If you say so, I guess.
Make yourselves at home.
He's a witcher.
Very true. Allow me to introduce my wife Letitia and my two little tots. You know who I am, and I've heard of you. You've been asking many questions about me. That always draws my attention.
What school do you come out of?
That of the cat. So few of us left.
I could understand a witcher becoming a hired assassin, but a merchant?
Why ever not? Not one among us doesn't dream of changing our life. I simply did not stop at dreaming. They say no witcher has ever died in his bed. I aim to be the first.
Remains to be seen.
Witchers can't have children.
But they can have wards, or take in a woman along with her children, embrace them as their own.
My friend needs to talk to you.
Lads, take the children and Letitia and leave us. Our guests wish to speak to me.
I have a feeling
I'm
this
all
will
ears.
not be a
Talk to him,
friendly talk.
Geralt. If I do, first word he says to me, I'll lose it and throttle the fucker.
Your wife know who you were?
We are thoroughly honest with one another, harbor no secrets. She prays for me each day. You know what? I think it's working.
Fucking hell.
Relax, Lambert.
I confessed all just before we pledged to marry one another. Began a new life that day, with a clean slate.
Nice place you got.
As it turned out, I have a flair for enterprise. Now I have coin enough to provide my family with the finer things in life.
With some left over for philanthropy.
Miss Marabella's institute does not scorn small donations. Neither does the city's Widows and Orphans Relief Fund, amongst others.
Remember Aiden? A witcher. Murdered in Elander. Guessing the killers were paid well.
I remember him as I remember all the others, with the deepest regret. Yet Aiden was different in a way. Contrary to rumor, we did not set out to kill him. We were forced to when he attacked us.
What's your version of this story?
Aiden had accepted a contract to lift the curse from the Duke's daughter. He took the coin, bungled the job, then left, once the girl passed on.
You lie.
We were not to kill him, we were debt collectors. He'd spent the coin already, so we demanded his swords. When he refused, tempers flared. Velen, positioned as a sniper, lost her nerve. Hit Aiden square in the eye. Later, she devised her own version of the story. To silence her guilt, I expect.
I've heard enough.
What now?
For some reason I don't believe the guy for a bit. And I also... Lambert is my friend, and if it's like the word of this guy versus the word of Lambert, I'd stand with Lambert. So,
Know what, Karadin? Your remorse, it's feigned, completely dishonest. You put on a good show, but I just don't believe you.
Don't even know why we bothered with this chat. We came here to kill you.
But I mean... I dislike the dude, but like... Is killing him gonna change anything? He's a douchebag, but it won't get Aiden back, right? But it will just make an amount of unhappy people just more.
Leave him. Let's go.
You off your fucking nut?
Lambert, this is one of those situations when you have to realize you're pissed as hell, rein it in, and trust your cool-headed friend. Let's go.
For fuck's sake, Geralt. Don't know that I'll be able to forgive you.
I said let's go. You can always come back.
Thank you.
Explain yourself.
Don't intend to. Just felt Karadin didn't deserve to be murdered in cold blood. If you feel otherwise, you can always go back. Without me.
I feel like beating the shit out of you. See you later. Someday.
So long, Lambert.
Where the hell is it? In the end, Lambert and Geralt found this yacht Karadin. When they did, they were in for some serious surprises. The man was in fact a retired witcher, now living in the lap of luxury surrounded by his beautiful family. While there was nothing surprising about his wife, Letitia, the last thing Geralt expected to find in the home of a sterile witcher were two Bridget-eyed children. It turned out the kids were adopted, and Karadin saw he loved them as if they were his own. Karadin convinced the Witcher he had changed for the better and set aside his killing ways. Hearing this, Geralt told Lambert to abandon his plans for vengeance. Did he do right? That, dear reader, is not something a chronicle scribbling the tale down in a comfortable alcove with the benefit of hindsight is in position to judge. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm gonna make another save. I'm gonna load my game before we enter to this thing, and I just want to see what's gonna happen if we take the other path, because I don't give a damn about this Karadin. First time I ever see him, I probably never ever will see him again.
Ready?
So, but I do carry...
Calm.
I do care about Lambert. And he is pissed as hell, and it's not like I had even an opportunity to explain myself to Lambert.
Very true. You know who?
What's...
That of the...
My friend.
That's our guest.
And the dude really feels so douchebaggish.
Remember.
But at the same time,
Yet
once again, I don't think that he deserves to be really killed in the cold blood.
What now?
No.
You don't even know.
Do what you want, Lambert. Your friend, your vengeance.
Been waiting a long time for this.
And I don't aim to die.
Ever fight a witcher?
Thanks for your help, Geralt.
You're welcome.
Want to talk about it?
No.
See you later. Someday.
So long, Lambert.
Over the course of their conversation, Karadin tried to do the impossible, convince two trained killers bent on his death to let him live. He said he was a changed man and had sworn off his assassin ways, yet his repentance had come too late and he paid for his past crimes with his own blood. Once again, it's not like I'm very convinced. I don't know which one is the better approach, but once again, I'd prefer to like try to lessen the amount of sad and happy people desiring revenge or something.
Discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With that,
Though it comes at an expense of making my friend unhappy.
Can we talk?
What about?
See you later.
Yeah, take care.
Here was an Oxenford quest. This was something else. Here we might take a contract. Oh, in any case, we need to start with the St. Gregory's Bridge.
This will pass.
Meats to yourself.
Hey!
Perhaps I wanna start here.
How may I assist you?
Went to Undvik a while ago. Found these.
Well, goose kick me. These look like the real thing.
Because they are. Look at the markings. Authentic. How did you get them?
Long story. Might tell it someday, but right now I need that armor.
Harman ep Grönekan, Lieutenant General of the 2nd Mounted Army.
Welcome to our humble establishment. A true honor to host one of such renown. I've heard the General's a connoisseur and collector of armor.
This is true, and they call you a master of the craft.
All too kind, sir. Truly,
I need a suit of armor, heavy, able to withstand piercing projectiles.
Piercing projectiles? Oh, bolts, you mean? That ain't easy. Needs a special alloy, tempering.
The new tools. We can do it. Stoke the fire, I'll ready the rest.
Bold, your worker. You allow her much.
You know how it is, General. Good help's hard to come by. We should go outside. There's
But you are
business to
outside.
discuss.
It's always the same. I've had enough.
can't turn away a Nilfgaardian general, I get it. But I hope it doesn't mean you've forgotten about my armor.
We haven't. Well, I haven't, and won't. Because I'll be the one to make it, understand? And the Nilfgaardian's armor, and every other suit he agrees to make.
So what's Fergus do?
Horseshoes, nails, not much else he can do, seeing as he cocks up simple bungs. But in the end, they call him Master. No one'd ever think I could be a skilled armourer, a human and a woman to boot. A dwarven blacksmith. Oh, that's another story.
If that's the case, stand your ground. Don't let him treat you like this.
I won't. Not anymore. He can craft the Nilfgaardian's armour himself. I'll make another suit, and we'll see which one's better. I need but one thing I can't get on my own. Would you help me?
Depends what it is.
To finish the armour, I'll need to harden it, quench it in a bath. Oil's what we usually use, but I want to use acid.
Kikimoors and arch-griffins spit acid.
Arch-griffins? Draconic griffins, you mean? Baron's men came by a few days back, said they'd seen one north of Crow's Perch. It had killed some folk out there.
Bound to be a notice posted for the griffin anyway. Could kill two beasts with one stone. Fine, I'll see what I can do.
Bring me the acid and I'll prove I'm better than Fergus. And I'll craft armour for you, lots of it. The kind no other armourer can.
So, this brings us here. And we can also assume that there is a contract for the griffin, right?
Rain don't rust your blades.
Yep. Okay, so we don't negotiate stuff with anyone, right? We just like kinda go for it. Okay, I guess.
Rain don't rust your blades.
Nope. Now let's go fetch a certain diagram.
Midges were biting on account of this game.
Need a swift kick in the arse.
So that's the one where the power used to be, right? So, we have a cave here. Great Pirunu runestone. Okay. Ursine steel sword. That was exactly something I came here for. And now it's time for this griffin. Arch griffin, to be precise. No time to lose, we must find the griffin, so we just went
Belly
straight
ripped
away.
open, mangled wounds, claws at work.
Yeah, do we have any track? Yeah, we might have a track right here.
A hand, that's it. Archgriffins had a veritable feast. Seems Mom didn't teach this little griffin not to play with its food. Stopped feeding here. Moved towards open ground to fly away. Stopped feeding here. Moved towards open ground to fly away.
I don't know, I see a track, I follow a track.
Archgriffin feather. Must have lost it when taking off. Hopefully its nest is nearby.
Yeah, well, it's right over there. I must say, you are a big buddy. Oh, I have some fried chicken. Do we need to explore the nest of this thing? Maybe we have some wood in here, but no, it doesn't seem this way. So we are now either going back there, or we can go to the inn.
We'll flail your skin off.
No, you won't.
Son's eyes!
When I were in Novigrad.
Novigrad?
What about them mines
out the
he
village.
took the wenches from Bellows to?
I heard some lizard had woven its nest there. Wouldn't go down those holes if you paid me.
Mikkel's no fool. Maybe he slipped out a way to make some coin.
Remember the times you barely pierced the thicket.
A witcher, and not a second too soon.
Understand you have a contract for me.
Oi, it's my brother Mikkel. Been a week now since he took the women of Bellows into the hills.
The women of Bellows?
Bellows were a rich village, till the war passed through. Huts were burned down, larders cleared out, all the menfolk conscripted. Women were left to fend for themselves, without food nor shelter. No one wanted them. Redanians wouldn't let them into Novigrad, so Mikkel took them to the old mines. Get them out of the rain, at least. And I've not had word from him since.
Could look into it, if you paid me more.
Mines do not sound very cool, I'd rather say.
Alright, my brother's life's at stake, so I can't skimp. It's a deal.
Alright, I'll look for your brother. How will I recognize him?
Shouldn't be hard. He was the only lad in a group of women.
Corpses aren't always in a condition where I can determine the sex.
Corpses? Take it back. They got lost is all. But, if worst comes to worst, well, he had calfskin ankle boots, work of master clogs. Told him not to wear him into the hills, he'd only ruin him. But he was so proud of him.
Think I know enough. Thanks.
Not exactly the direction that I would prefer to take. But alright. Let's go there.
Hey,
Do you have Mandrake cordial, by the way?
Greetings.
Wouldn't mind a drink? Show me what you got.
No, only cherry.
Thanks. Farewell.
Lay me down with a barrel of beer.
Move it!
Oh, hold on.
Heard you can get food from the Baron's men.
So, any ideas what we might find in the mines? Maybe ghouls? Maybe some rats? This is not the road I was supposed to take, right?
Come on now.
Well, a nice big blood splat is a good start.
Takes strength to do something like this.
Trolls, maybe?
Monster tracks.
Can you get what kind of monster is that? The tracks are weird. Those bug-like things? I forgot their names entirely. Diagram. Negotiating. Sounds like some kind of a movie with Denzel Washington. Cool, so it splits. And that's water. I saw a chest here. Yeah, this one, I guess. Oh, now I hear some bastards around.
Blood, flesh, digestive juices. Food for its young. Eggs will hatch soon. Gotta destroy them. Ericus, a venomous one. Young specimen. Mother can't be far. A shoe bearing Master Clog's mark. All that's left of the body.
I was thinking about the other bugs.
Putting yourself to the sword, all the better.
Хариси. Okay, okay. How the hell you constantly do this, huh? Oh, that was...
Need a trophy for Mikkel's brother. Proof of what happened.
That was a difficult fight, I must say. Sorry for that. Oh, that's a fancy chest. It's just an iron ore. Okay. Apparently fancy chests can be deceiving. No, but what do we have? No, there was a thing where I could dive. Was it here? I think it was here. I still see some kind of a scent. those are bigger caves, I must say. Oh, now they are considered to be destroyed, but yet there is a marking over there. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that was one swim. Now we need to take another one. Okay, good. That is out of the way. Why is it marked like this? Will this be the quest for which I will receive a proper experience reward, by the way? Because for quite a long time I've been receiving like... oh, just a couple units of experience. Just a couple of points.
Heard you can get food from the
God
Baron's men.
bless me.
How? You know?
What about them mines who took the wenches
You're a
from
man well
Bellows
travelled,
too?
so tell me.
Some lizard
Can I beat me
its
wench
nest
once
there.
week? Or
Wouldn't
often?
go down those holes if you paid me.
Mikkel's no fool. Maybe
Remember the times? You barely pierced the thicket.
Greetings.
I have bad news. An Eric has killed your brother. If it's any comfort, I avenged him.
Comfort? Of course it's no comfort. When I told Mikkel, why are you so eager to help strangers? Sit your arse down, or there'll be misfortune. Well, what are you still standing there? Can't get your fill of others' misfortune?
My money.
No, I prefer porridge and gravy like everybody else. Pay me and I'll go buy some.
I'd have paid ye if you brought Mikkel back alive.
I'm not gonna hex him, because it's not a situation where this is appropriate in my opinion.
Risked my life. Think I deserve something for that.
Here. Now piss off.
Yes, I received 200
Filling your
experience
coin
points.
purse village by village, eh?
Where'd you come from?
And with that out of the way, we can go to the grouse perch.
Ever heard of preventive arse whooping?
Think I got scabies.
I'm alright and ready, dead.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile. We've gathered ourselves quite the collection. Why let such nice things waste away in peasant hoods?
Heard you had a griffin problem.
Aye. Killed some villagers north of Crow's Perch. Folk came complaining to the Baron. He finally wearied of all the lamenting, offered a reward for the beast's head.
Good thing, too. I could use some crowns.
Well, folks say all kinds of shite about you lot. But gotta give a witcher his due. Here, fair pay for a fair day's work.
Well, thank you.
You're back. So, got the acid?
Mm-hmm. Use it carefully. It's about as caustic as things come.
I know. It's burned many a man where I come from. Armour's ready. Now for the last touch. We'll soon see who's better, Fergus or me. Geralt, it's done.
Looks fancy.
Very professional.
Welcome, General. Armour's all ready. Came out splendid, if I do say so myself.
Oh, that's shite.
Rather coarse. I trust the appearance does not reflect the quality.
General, I've also made a suit, if you please.
What is the meaning of this?
General Joanna's the master artisan, not Fergus. She crafted this armor to prove it.
For God's sake, Joanna, what do you think you're doing?
Temeria remains a wild land, it seems. Insubordination of this kind is not something we Nilfgaardians allow.
If I may, General, I am Fergus's subordinate in appearance alone. It's what we agreed, as few would ever believe a woman to be a better armourer than a dwarf.
You are right. I, for one, do not think it possible. But you are confident in your abilities. Let us put them to the test. Not on dummies, in live combat.
Oh, quite a crowd.
You there, put on this armor.
I'm just here to show me yours.
Mine is not a request.
General, I crafted this armour for a man. It can't fit me properly.
Then find another to wear it.
Geralt, will you help?
Fine. Hope I won't regret this.
Don your armor, both. I will await outside.
Bloody hell. I just came here to show me yours.
Does this look to you like armor that stops bolts? Compensate the man. Now, let us see what this other suit is worth.
You just missed.
Gonna live?
Aye. But this armor's rubbish.
Stand. I wish to see the armor.
Not even a dent.
I am not easily impressed, but I must admit you have succeeded, my dear. Where to, dwarf? You must hear this. The forge is now Miss Joanna's. She will also assume Old Nilfgaardian army requisitions. Is that clear?
Aye, as day.
Your pay for the armor. I will send a man to collect it.
I'll be going too, methinks. Just get my things.
Wait. We needn't part ways, Fergus. You've been a good helper. We could go on that way. But without the lie.
We did make quite the pair.
Well then, go stoke the fire. We've got a customer. He needs armor fit for a witcher. You weren't certain the armor would protect you. Admit it.
Had a moment of doubt when the bolt pierced Fergus's armor. Didn't last long, though.
Thank you for trusting me. Give us a few days and your armor will be ready. Come on, let me help you get out of that.
Does that mean that she will prepare some kind of an armor for me? No, it means that I can craft my master armor here.
Witcher.
But no,
Does
they
it sound
do
the
ask to
heavens
wait one day until she crafts some armor. Hey? No idea what's going on. Okay, but back to our usual business. We'll wrap the episode around here. But in the next one, we're gonna go on some scavenger hunt and find some diagrams for us. And that will be it. For now, thank you for staying with me. Hope you enjoy my company and my gameplay. And in such a case, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, or otherwise let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye!